Right, today's the video that you all wanted. It's the dog video. But first, I'm sure people are going to think we live in like Narnia or something, but it's just been a bad week. It's about you today, mate. We're going walkies? Come on then, let's go. We're going walkies then. Yes! I mean, he is like the best dog ever, to be fair, but that's... this is kind of becoming our thing now, open the door. I guess first we need to get more prepared. You alright? Oh, nearly went then. Right. Back trail. You know when you're just not prepared for this weather? I'll tell you what as well. Now we're done. So, as we said, today is... Whoa! Not going in there is what today's about. So today is a video about the dog. So many people, you see all the comments on the screen now, want to see videos of the dog. Where did you get him? How did you get him? Would you have another one? We'll discuss all this. If the audio's not amazing, you can kind of see... Yeah, I'm not taking the new audio mics out because I don't want to buy a third one in 2 weeks, so let's go and get the dog. Come on, mate, we're going. Oh, that's a nice coat. When did you get that?
Probably while you were away.
Looks expensive.
Nah.
Expensive, that, mate? Yeah.
Have you got a key?
Yeah. Somewhere in here. Have I got a key? Come on, good boy. Right, did I leave my key in here? Yes. That wouldn't have been ideal. Right, we'll start again. So today's video, I'm not going to put you all through that. Get that going there, wow. So, oh, it took me then. Why Jameson?
Jameson?
Come on.
Because...
It's not because it's James and Son, it's not that.
I know,
Loads of people think that, don't we? We never even thought of that, did we?
Well, our first trip away was to Dublin, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went to Jameson Distillery.
And while we were finishing our drinks at the end, I said, oh, Jameson's a good name for a dog.
Mate, come on. He's absolutely loving this. So yeah, basically we just like whiskey, so we called him Jameson. Yeah. Didn't fancy Jack, didn't fancy any of the others. So, and do you want to take him while I...
I've got a sock on my hand.
That's fine. We can't afford gloves, I don't know why that's...
I think I've lost them.
He's absolutely loving this. A lot of people... He'll just lose it anyway. A lot of people will be just loving seeing the footage of him, I think. Jay, what's this? So, and as well, a big question that comes up as well is why a cockapoo? Does sound like a bit of a not a manly dog, doesn't it? And I disagree. Like I think that, yeah, I would never, like looking at it, I wouldn't have another different dog now. Like I think he's, to be honest, I think he's absolutely brilliant. He's like the best of both worlds, isn't he? And for anyone who is thinking about getting a dog or a cockapoo or anything, look at the state of the roads down here.
It's wild.
I mean, where are you going? Where's that important? But anyway, for anyone thinking of getting one, do it. Like, it's the best thing we've ever done, isn't it, by far? It's so good. Like, you don't have to hoover up after him. There's no hair. He's not a mess. Hypoallergenic, so if you like, you can't claim that you're allergic to dogs and that affects you, I don't think, can you? Basically what that means, if anyone didn't know. But then also, like, they're so clever. Like, obviously, so what it is a cross between a cocker spaniel and a poodle. So you can kind of see in him. Come here, mate.
There's definitely more.
Jay, what's this here? Look. Oi.
Yeah.
Look, what's this? You can kind of see with his nose. He's got the poodle nose, and then the cocker spaniel ears and the cocker spaniel.
He's not curly haired either, is he?
No, he's quite, apart from his tail, which, because you take him to the groomers, and it comes back looking a bit too fluffy for me. Like, I like him to look a bit dirty and a bit muddy, and when he runs around in the mud I think he looks fantastic. So not quite what I like when she gets him cut, apart from when I go and I say,
but I'd rather have that cost every 8 weeks
yeah,
than have a bigger dog.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I think, what is it, about 30 quid every...
Yeah, about that, isn't it?
It's not too much. It's more than it costs to get our hair cut, but then we don't bite the hairdressers and stuff, so... Is he doing alright there? Is he having fun?
Yeah.
And speaking of costs, like a lot of people will be asking how much was he? And well, I mean, what did we pay? £9.50 2 years ago? Which seemed like a lot of money at the time, but I think...
I know, but as soon as you pick them up, honestly, you never think about that money.
Yeah, you don't even think about it. And obviously, it's a good job we have insurance. If you watch the Lion Bar video,
yeah,
you'll have seen that. And
insurance isn't as expensive as what people
no,
think,
you kind of just forget you pay it, like your phone bill, don't you, and stuff like that. But funnily enough, like, they're about £2,000 now, I think, aren't they? For
maybe more.
Maybe more. So we are actually thinking about potentially breeding him, because we would love another one, but we don't want one that is going to... Oh, mate. I'll leave that to you, darling.
No, I'd have to set my sock on.
So yeah, we'll talk about the cost, and they are going for a lot more now. I mentioned about potentially breeding. We're not doing that. We're not thinking of doing that just for... Is he alright there? His coat's come off. Alright, mate. We're not thinking of doing that just to get another one. We are thinking letting him breed, and he's alright. Leave it like that. He wears it unbuttoned like the Thunderbirds. Was it Thunderbirds? What was the gang with the leather jackets on?
In T-birds.
That's it, T-Bird. That's what you want, isn't it? Yeah, I know, but they look cool like him with a collar on, didn't they? Definitely digressing now. So, for me, I can't believe we're doing a video about a dog, but for me, they're so clever. Like, we taught him to sit, lie down, roll like really, really early in his life. And I mean, I don't think we're going to do it now because it'd be a bit cold on his bum, but just like they're so clever to pick things like that up. And as soon as they get things like that, you start adding things like roll over and bang and fall and stuff like that. And
go through the middle of your legs.
Yeah, middle. We might do that today. But he's absolutely loving life today, isn't he? He's never seen snow like this.
Must be in your car.
Oh! That's gone down my neck. Oh! I was really enjoying this walk until that. I'm absolutely freezing now. What else do we need to tell him about?
Well, they're just really well mannered, aren't they? They're good around children.
Yeah, so I've got a little niece and a little nephew, and he's like brilliant around them, and he's good with... I've got a sister who's got a Labrador Chief. Yeah. We'll put a picture of him on now, and they're great together as well. They have a bit of banter and a bit of kind of play fighting and that, but apart from that, they're really, really good, aren't they?
That's what I mean, if you invest the time.
In fact, I've never seen one, a Cockapoo, that... I'm going to stay well away from this. I've never seen a Cockapoo get like aggressive. You know, sometimes you go on a walk and there's little dogs who kind of bark and yap and stuff. I've never seen one.
People have little walks where they get all together, don't they?
Yeah, like a Cockapoo club or something like that. Come on, mate. Come in. Yeah, and like one thing that we really looked for when we got him was that kind of white chest he's got.
Yeah.
It was like a
white tail.
Yeah, white tail, white chest, a bit of a white chin, which he's still got, and he's absolutely just a gorgeous dog, really. So if you are a dog person, if you're not a dog person, I'm assuming you've probably clicked off by now, but if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, even if it's just for Fladdo here. Look at him.
It's J for short.
J for short, yeah.
And he went to puppy school.
Yeah, he did. We paid a fortune for that, and they were rubbish, weren't they?
No, he didn't. It was like £6 a session. So like
more than that.
Quid. It was, honestly.
I wouldn't say he came back a better dog. He was fine
No,
before.
it was the best in the class.
Yeah.
Not even just being biased, but like... Do you remember that first session where all the other dogs were going mental and he was just sat there?
Just sat there like, what have you brought me to here? Like, anyway. Should we let him off on here, let him run around? Yeah. So I should probably say as well that the videos are going to get better than the dog walks.
We keep saying
We
it.
keep saying it in every video, but as soon as...
Everybody knows we can't do anything.
Yeah, so as soon as lockdown's done, that's when the content really starts. I think. Yeah, they've done well there, haven't they? Cracking up at that. So one thing I'll say is we've been kind of singing his praises and stuff, but he's not perfect, is he?
No.
He's by no means perfect, so he does have a little bit of kind of separation anxiety, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he, like, initially was a bit of a nightmare, like crying all night and stuff. He's better now, but I still think maybe when we leave him and go to work for a couple of hours with a dog walker that comes every day, and I wonder what he's like kind of between that. I can't imagine he's amazing, can you?
No.
It's worries me a bit, but then he does have a pretty nice life, I think, compared to a lot of dogs, so we don't feel...
Show some clips where he's been a bit naughty.
Yeah, so, yeah, where he's eating that stuff and things like that. He's yeah.
Do you remember when we thought we'd been broken into?
Yeah, and it wasn't. It was him. Yeah, that was a funny one. That one. Yeah, not perfect, but he's just a good lad. I mean, look how deep that is for him now. You ready for a run around, mate? You gonna go? You gonna fetch this ball? You ready? Wait. Wait. Good boy. Wait. Fetch it in. He's off. Not a clue. I thrown a snowball in a field of snow. Woof. He's absolutely... Go on. Come on. And this is probably as good a time as anywhere. Is there anything else you want to add? We didn't look at any other kind of dogs, did we?
No, but let's talk about the buy-in next. Because I was sat and I really wanted one, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And now we were sat having Sunday lunch and he went, let's go see one then. And I was like, what? A bit excited, wasn't I?
Yeah, and then we just ended up reserving in the same day, didn't we, mate? It's getting a bit thick for you, this, isn't it? That stays there. So I'll tell you what. Oh. Well, I think we're going to call that there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going to go enjoy the snow. Oi! Oh, I missed. Oi! I missed again. Oi! Yes! Here, so was this? High five. High five. Good boy. Up. Sit. Sit. Spin.